A new Russian CSGO investor has taken the scene by storm. Just a few weeks ago, he bought 13 Cato 14 Titan Hollows, which is absolutely insane in itself, and the price is even more crazy, but we'll get into that later in the video. And just recently, he made another purchase that's well over the $500,000 mark, and what I would consider possibly the strangest purchase I've ever seen. You'll see why in a bit. We're going to talk about who this guy is and what he's planning to do in the CSGO market that already seemed like it was going through a weird period in time. But before we get into it, same as always, I'm going to be giving away some cases and RMR stickers this time too. So be sure to be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment your Steam username for a chance to win. And as per usual, let's quickly go over our sponsor, LootBear. LootBear is a site where you can rent CSGO skins up to $1,200 for as low as $15 a month. I'm currently renting an $1,100 M9 Marble Fade right now, and it's pretty sick. You don't have to worry about paying full price and the item price fluctuating, so it's the best way out there to try out insane play skins without breaking your bank. And that link in the description will give you a free 2-week trial, so if you don't like it, you can always cancel before that trial ends. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So what exactly makes this guy so special? Well, from what I've seen, he's completely new to the game, and I mean completely new. He seemingly just played a few comp games for the first time and didn't know why he got a temporary cooldown that all new players get when they play comp. So he seems very new to CS, and his Steam profile is brand new as well, with the oldest comment being just from around a month ago and the oldest badge craft being from pretty much the same time period. Even though this guy is level 617 on Steam, it seems like he has all the money in the world to spend. And all the badges were crafted in just around a month's time as well, so he's got money and he's ready to spend it right now. So it looks like this guy is brand new to the scene either way. So what exactly has he bought so far, and what does he plan to buy? Considering this guy has so much money, his options are really limitless. Well, as I mentioned in the intro, he has so far bought 13 Cato 14 Titan Hollows. The initial batch of 8 he bought was for 500,000 USD, $500,000. So if we assume he paid 62,500 per sticker, that would cost a total of $812,500 for just those 13 stickers. But that's honestly where his inventory just begins. It's only, I don't even know if I want to say up from there, but it goes some direction from there. He just recently bought 24 factory new M4 Howls, 11 Op Gungners, and 8 Op Princes, and says he would like to get 100 of each of them eventually. Below this tweet, he also says he's here to move the CSGO economy forward. He wants to make the CSGO economy great again, man. I honestly don't know what he means by this, but I'm sure high tier collectors can't be too upset if he's buying top tier skins like this, as it is driving the market up. And for a price check on that purchase, the cheapest M4A4 Howl on buff is currently around 6,900 USD. Multiply that by 24 and it's around 165,000 in factory new Howls alone. And that's assuming he bought them all for 6,900. But since he bought 24, he definitely paid much more than that, I'd assume. The 8 Op Princes would set him back a bit less than 30,000 since they're around 3,600 each right now, and the 11 Op Gungners are 8,000 for the cheapest right now, times 11, that's 88,000 in them. So tack on another 200,000 plus at the very least for those Titan Hollows we talked about earlier, and this guy's inventory is now sitting at over $1 million, even though we're not anywhere near done with it. But the thing is, that purchase isn't even the weirdest thing in his inventory by far. This guy literally has over 100 black tie driver gloves in his inventory and over 100 Moto gloves blood pressure as well. I can't even give an accurate price on how much this would cost because selling hundreds of these would literally just crash the market for these gloves unless you're extremely patient and willing to sell probably over a few years' time. So what exactly is the reasoning for buying hundreds of pairs of the same gloves? Well, he literally said he wants to, quote, buy them all and own them. Someone pointed out that he currently owns about 50% of the supply, so he'll pretty much command the price to what he thinks it should be already, and Lunar agrees. And it seems like he wants to control the price of these gloves since he wants to get all the supply. So in my opinion, I find it kinda hard to do this with such a limited item that doesn't necessarily have too much hype behind it. Even if he buys all of them, the amount of people that want these gloves factory new is so limited that even if he can choose a price, it's very possible that not a single person will want to buy them at the price he wants to sell them at, and he'll possibly even lose money since he bought so many. But who knows, maybe this guy is a genius, only time will tell, and I guess how much hype gets picked up behind these gloves. I do in fact though think the Howl, Gungnir, and Prince purchase is good for the future, especially at the time this guy bought at, and since he seems to be patient, and I believe he said that he wants to hold his Cattle 14 Titan Hollows till like 2024 or something, so this guy has plenty of time to wait. And even though the gloves, the Howls, the Gungnirs, the Titan Hollows are all out of the way already, the rest of this guy's inventory is still pretty insane. He has a 0.0003 stat track AK Vulcan with 4 Titan Hollows, probably one of, if not the best and most expensive AKs in the game, especially since this guy seems to be a big fan of Titan Hollows. He says on Twitter that he bought it for $139,000, which would honestly make sense. I'm pretty confident he'll make a big profit on this thing eventually since he just bought so many Titan Hollows, driving the price up, and currently there's only one Titan Hollow listed at all on Buff, and I believe on any site from what I've seen, and it's for 80,000 USD. I'm sure we'll see Titan Hollows selling for over 100k in just a few months time at this point. They're so low in supply, and since Lunar doesn't seem to plan on selling his for years, it's just up to how much people are willing to pay for them at this point, and if people want to apply them or hold them as investments, because supply is just so limited now. It's absolutely insane. But once you get past the field of gloves in his inventory, you'll also find some pretty sick knives. He owns a lot of black pearls with some of the best floats in the world, same with crimson webs and an M9 sapphire as well. So this guy really has everything you could ever want. But with some of these things being such low floats, some even #1 in the world, it's another thing that I can't even accurately put a price on. And it seems like this isn't even going to be his final inventory at all. He's just getting started, but this thing is already worth somewhere in the millions. I believe in the Shark Bay Discord, which is a Discord for CSGO collectors and people to talk about skins, his inventory was valued somewhere around 2.5 million. I'm sure it's somewhere above that, but we'll just say 2.5 million for now, but it's still crazy. Considering this guy just got the game, I wonder if we could convince him that the P250 Sand Dune is a good investment and get him to buy the entire market of them. It would probably be cheaper than some of the investments he's already currently making, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's crazy enough to do it. But anyways, final notes about this guy. First of all, I'm sure this won't be the last time we hear about him. So far, all I really know is that he's Russian, has money to spend, and likes CSGO skins, so maybe we'll find out a bit more about him in the future, but he definitely seems like an interesting character, and it's always nice to have somebody like this completely spice up the CS scene, because this guy came out of absolutely nowhere. So besides all that, I think that does pretty much wrap it up for this video. As per usual, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and enter the giveaway as well. All that good stuff before you go, and feel free to check out some of my other videos if you enjoyed this one and want to learn more about the CSGO investing scene. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.